We live in this tiny valley of subtropical rainforest, and here there sits this banana oasis. As kids, we'd explore the mountains, finding hidden trails and sliding down chutes. Our dad was a banana farmer, our grandparents were banana farmers, and now we're giving it a go. It's been a long journey, but our banana patch is thriving, and this week I'm planting new orchards.
Bananas have proven to be my favourite thing to grow in the whole world. I think even more than flowers. They're just amazing and they're easy and they grow so much food, and you can use them in so many different ways. You can freeze them and then have smoothies forever, or you can eat them fresh, or you can cook them. They're amazing. So I've decided to expand my patch, and to do that I really need to get this patch under control. This is one banana sucker I planted here maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and since then it has just expanded so much. There's probably like 25 different banana plants in here, so I need to separate them because they don't grow as well when there's too many clustered together, and also I can replant them elsewhere and make new banana colonies.
The history of banana farming in this valley goes back a very long way to over 100 years ago, when Chinese settlers first set up banana farms throughout the valleys. This was the 1890s, and at that time there was a large Chinese population in Australia of settlers, indentured labourers, gold miners and farmers. Australia has a terribly racist history, and in this time the Chinese population were facing harsh discrimination that banned them from most professions, so many people turned to agriculture.
Ta-da! First banana!
The banana farmers used techniques from southern China, like terraces that utilized water, and throughout the valley some still exist today. After a few decades, no Chinese farmers remained in these hills, mainly because Australia enacted the awful White Australia policy, forcing anyone they wanted out of the country.
This sucker might be too big to replant. I don't know if it'll survive, but it needed to come out anyway, so there is always a spider in the banana patch, no matter what. This tool is called a digging bar, and it is not a shovel, despite popular belief. People always think it's a shovel, and they always say, Anastasia, you're using the shovel wrong. It's not a shovel, it's a digging bar. And a digging bar is mainly a banana tool, I think, and you throw it at the ground, and so it digs really deep and it's quite sharp, and so it can get all of the roots of the banana, and then you can pop it out and it makes this really satisfying pop noise. And that's how you desucker bananas, not with a shovel, because a shovel's too wide and breaks all the stuff you don't want it to break, and a digging bar is what you want. I think I got about 6 or, oh, there's a little tiny one. That's a little baby sucker. Maybe 7 different banana suckers, so I'm gonna replant them. I'm too tired now, I might do it tomorrow, but I'm excited. I'm gonna extend the patch down the hill, and then I also wanna plant maybe some turmeric amongst it, maybe some cassava. It's time to plant so many bananas.
In the early days of banana farming, there were these massive pulley systems that stretched down the valley so that the huge banana bunches didn't have to be carried by hand, because back then there were no roads. Some of the massive stumps where the wires would have been attached to still exist in the hills, and I love exploring the valleys and finding them.
Our dad told this story about working in the banana plantations, and apparently he was like 5 or something at the time, and his brother was like maybe 7, and they had these young kids working in the plantations, of course, and their dad was up really high in the plantation, and they'd put the bananas on these massive pulley systems, and they would come down slowly, hopefully, but because there was no other adults at the bottom, the 2 kids were trying to catch the bananas as they came and slow them down, and if they go fast, they just go way too fast, and apparently the bananas were just hitting the next bunch and just exploding everywhere, and it was like a cartoon. There were just bananas everywhere. Hi. Beautiful. I don't know if this banana is too big to survive the transplant, but I may as well see, and I think the corn will stay intact if not, and then it'll just die off and then regrow. So it doesn't matter, and it looks so beautiful, and I can imagine what the orchard would look like here. I did plant, I think actually the original one I planted was about this size, and I thought that it wouldn't work, and then it did, so maybe it will.
In the 1920s, a Greek man owned this land, and he grew fruit like oranges, pineapples, pears, watermelons, as well as a lot of bananas. Our grandparents immigrated from the Netherlands in the 1950s, and our grandfather ended up working for the man. Eventually, our grandparents bought the farm, and that's when they started planting thousands of tropical fruit trees.
So I planted out a whole orchard of bananas now. I think there's like 6 or so in here. And now I've got a bucket full of turmeric that a friend gave me, so I'm just going to plant it amongst it, and it's already sprouting, so it should go well.
Our parents also farmed bananas, and as kids would sell the fruit at the markets. Bananas are still one of my favourite things to grow here. It's hard work, but it's so rewarding.
Yay, this orchard looks so good. I'm really excited. I've planted out a lot of bananas, a lot of turmeric. I'd like to plant more cassava and maybe some papayas. And it's gonna be so good to just have a little food forest here, more bananas. You can never have too many bananas. I'm really excited, and these are dwarf Cavendish varieties, so they're really good because they don't grow that tall. You can always reach the fruits, they're not that hard to harvest. This is the biggest bunch of bananas that I have ever grown. I'm so proud, although the plant is falling over because there's too many there that it's so heavy, and I tried propping it up and the log that I used snapped. That's how heavy it is. But I had a fun idea. I thought, if you can guess the amount of bananas on this bunch, and the first person that does that correctly, we will send a free print of Julia's artwork of your choice to you. So guess the amount of bananas here, leave it in the comments, and the first person that gets it right gets a free print. You can check out our website to see all the prints that are available of Julia's artwork, and there's so many there, and if you buy a print only, then it's free shipping worldwide, or if you buy it in a frame, then it's free shipping in Australia, the UK, the US, New Zealand, and Europe. This week I have a plan to honour the history of it being a beautiful old banana shed, and I have a plan. I want to make a system where I can hang my own bananas that I grow, and I think I'm going to explore all of the old abandoned tools that my dad saved from the banana farms and see if I can make some sort of pulley system from them. So this is where we have every old tool ever that's saved here, or just any sort of junk that we've found or collected or I don't know, turned up with, and just we've left it here, and it always comes in handy, so I love it, but it's a mess in here. But I'm going to start. I should definitely have shoes on in here, because if there's not snakes, there's definitely tetanus, and I don't want any of those things. Here, this is what I'm looking for. Look at these. These are old banana pulleys from the old banana pulley systems. So pulleys are a whole system that I don't really understand, so I think I'm just going to experiment with them for a little bit out here to see if I can make sense of them before I take them inside and get rust maybe everywhere. I love this one, it's got a beautiful old hook in it. Okay, I'm going to try hanging it off here. I guess what I'm trying to work out is just how does the chain like not get stuck. If you have it like that, it's not that easy to pull. Is this the trick? Is that what a pulley is? Okay, what do you think about this? Is this a pulley? doesn't feel good. Now there's too much weight here. But how do you, oh, maybe I mean more like that, but then I don't know how to make that stay. But then, that's what I thought it would do, but it's not. Okay, so if that goes like that, and then that goes, and then down and around through this, around, so then the heavy thing would hang off here. And then, we really need to be careful this doesn't fall on me. Yeah, that's easy to pull. So my plan is to have it hanging from right up there, and so then I can have a big bunch of bananas that I have here, but then I can pull the chain up and they'll go up, and so then I don't have to carry them really high, so I can even attach them down here and then pull it up. So I'm hoping it's gonna work. I'm really excited if it does. I guess my next question is if this chain is strong enough to hold a huge bunch of bananas. Some of my bunches of bananas are really, really massive, so I don't want to risk it snapping. I think while I try to decide if this chain is strong enough, I'm going to wait until tomorrow to finish this job. Because it's starting to get dark and I need to put the ducks away. I think today I'm just going to start wiring it together and just see if it works, because it's one of those things that you can't think about too much because it gets too confusing. So to me, that looks like a pulley that would work, but I have a feeling that it's not going to work because when I touched it, it didn't feel like it was going to move. But it might be because it has nothing heavy on it, so I'm going to try putting this on it. It doesn't pull. Okay, I found some rope and I think this might work better, so I'm going to try it next. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to test it. Ooh, ooh, okay. But if I pull it down, say I loaded my bananas on, then that's so good. So problem number one is sorted. I think if there's just more weight on the pulley, it'll come down. So if it's holding a bunch of bananas, it's going to be fine. But problem number two that I've been thinking a lot about is that it's not that safe as is. Like, there's nothing actually holding the bottom of the pulley in place, so it could just fall and it's really heavy weight, or it could have even heavier bananas on it. So I kind of need to fix that, and I think to fix it I'm going to switch them. I'm going to put that one on top and then the other one on bottom. The problem is all of the parts have rusted out, so they're not whole, each of them, but I think if I do it that way at least, then there's going to be the safety. It'll be held by the rope. I'll drill it in later, but I just need to make sure that what I'm doing is actually going to work first. That's just twisting because it's, but that's good. It's just twisting, but see, it's safe now. Even if it did fall, it's okay. Okay, I'll attach it up there for real. To test the pulley, I'm gonna harvest some bananas. So I've got my eye on this bunch up here, and I got my cane knife sharpened, so it's extra sharp today. Okay, I'm gonna make it fall this way, so I'll take a cut out of it down here, get all this out of the way. Here I go. I'm gonna leave them dripping here so that all the sap comes out, because the sap stains everything. I hope they're big enough. I got them kind of early, but it's winter, so they're not growing that fast, and they're starting to get picked off by birds, so I thought I may as well get them. The goats are gonna love this. They've been sneaking in almost every day and eating everything in here, which is kind of naughty, but they're also keeping the weeds down, so maybe it's okay. mulch the garden. So sharp! Now it's time to experiment and see if this pulley works. Okay, this is so exciting. I'm going to test if the pulley works. I'm kind of scared. I might hang it from up this way. See, bananas are heavy, and this isn't even my heaviest bunch. I get very heavy bananas. So what I don't really understand about pulleys is that this weight is holding itself right now. Like, this isn't held up by anything. And I don't know how, or why, or how to fix that, or if that's a good thing. It's heavy! It's heavy! Why is it heavy? I thought it was supposed to be light! Maybe I'm supposed to be pulling up more this angle. It doesn't work! No! It doesn't work! I'm so sad! Well, I really thought that I was going to make this pulley work, and I thought that it was going to be amazing and that I was going to have bananas that could hang really high. But it turns out I don't know what I'm doing, so the pulley doesn't work and I don't know how to move forward. So if anyone knows how to make a pulley work, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and a big thank you to our patrons for all your support. And a big thank you for helping me solve this pulley problem. It just doesn't work!